Welcome back to the Night Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Markley, at $. To my left, the boy, Bailey Gary.
What's up, everybody? You can find me on Twitter at bgary24, capital B, capital G.
To my right, making his triumphant return again from his, I don't know what you want to call it, a break or whatever, Jordan, the Glacier Boy, Wakefield.
These fucking nicknames get different every
week. That was a good one.
That was a pretty good one.
That was a good one.
Got from the Quavo thing going
on.
Right?
Yeah. That you so icy, I'm a Glacier Boy. I'm going to start using that one in the DMs.
Yeah, me too. I'm good, everybody. It's at JWolf98 on Twitter.
Yeah, I almost didn't let you finish.
It's all right.
We are the Night Shift Podcast. We are back. It's episode 20. It's like a new decade. It's going to be a good one. We're re-energized. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Some music. Some video games stuff.
Mostly music, though.
Some sports, yes, but mostly music and good music. So let's get into it. What we're listening to. Jordan, you haven't been here it's been 3 weeks, I guess, since you've been on an episode. Because you missed, it's been...
Well, it's because we all didn't do
1 week.
Yeah. And
he wasn't here last week, so yeah, we've been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you been up to? Let the people know.
I don't know. I haven't really been able to do a whole lot because just been home working. I'll touch briefly because last week I said I would touch briefly on what the albums. Reason album. Okay.
Did you watch our past episode?
No, I didn't watch it. But
he said, "Fuck y'all." He just now subscribed to us on YouTube.
Yeah, apparently I wasn't subscribed to the YouTube. I didn't even know that. I thought I was, but
it's a little bit better.
Whatever.
The chair. We put WD-40 on the chair because we know it's creaking, and we're trying to fix it. So I'm just spraying WD-40 all over Bailey's room. So it's kind of funny, but here we are.
Yeah. I'll go over the albums real quick. Reason album, didn't really like all that much.
What do you think of him? What do you think about him? I don't know if you saw this, the Mac Miller thing. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Okay, he has a bar. We touched on it last week, so Bill and I won't say much. But there's a bar on there basically comparing like how new artists have a bunch of yes men around them, and basically comparing that to Mac and how he had a bunch of yes men and like nobody really stopped him from.
Yeah, it was essentially like watch the people around you because like he pretty much just said like the industry doesn't care about you, and you have to watch the people around you because they just want what comes with being famous. So when you're out doing things like that you shouldn't be and you're hurting yourself, like people don't care.
Basically reflecting on Mac's drug issues and his use. So and he actually said the name. So
because you'll end up the next Mac Miller or something.
That's kind of whack.
You don't? Okay.
I think it's kind of whack, but teach their own.
Mm-hmm.
The Reason album, I didn't really care for that.
I haven't gone back to it either, so.
What else? Bryson Tiller album. Fucking loved that album. I really liked it. It's not better than... yeah, it's not better than it, but I like it a lot. 21 album. Don't really care for that either.
Okay.
I thought for sure out of us three you would like it the most.
There's a couple of songs...
it has some good songs.
It does.
That, for me, that album is the epitome of, like... the highest of highs and lowest of lows. Like, the songs on there that I like, I really like. And the songs that I don't like, I don't really care for.
What did you think of the Drake song?
It was okay. It was okay.
I would have rather seen him on a hard song.
Yeah.
Like,
I would have preferred
21's like singing. It's like,
I would have preferred a rapping 21 with, like, a Drake chorus.
Yeah.
Personally, but that's not what happened, so...
what do you think of the whole thing about how he said he dated SZA back in 2008?
Wow.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah. Like, crazy.
Did you see the tweet that was like Drake's hit list has more 10s in his discography?
Yeah, I did. I did see that.
That was wild. That's hip hop. I'm pretty sure.
What am I missing?
Heady.
Oh, Heady. That one was probably the most interesting for me because I don't really listen to UK drill like that, but I actually really enjoyed it.
You need to go back and listen to Music X Road.
Yeah, if you like this one, you like that one.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
It's funny because I'll tell you because you didn't listen to it yet. Bailey, who's a big Heady One fan, obviously, was actually kind of let down by it.
Really?
He felt like I don't want to put words in your mouth. So if you
No, I'll say it. So pretty much what I said was, and I still stand by this, it was a good album. I was a little disappointed because it wasn't as much drill. But it's like I also understand because he's moving into the mainstream.
Yeah.
Like I think in UK music especially, you're moving into the mainstream when you on a Stormzy feature on his album.
Yeah.
So it's like I also get he's trying to branch out and be more creative and do his own things. Like I said earlier, it's like I can't tell an artist what to do.
Yeah.
And I get and I respect what he's trying to do. Especially because you don't see UK drill artists in particular, I feel like, blow up as much as Heady has.
Yeah.
So it's like I understand and respect it. I was just looking for more drill.
That's that is kind of fair. It really didn't have a whole lot of drill in it from what I listened to.
It had a few songs. It had the Drake one.
Yeah, but I meant...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, though. A lot of it wasn't. It was just a kind of pretty much UK rap.
So you're probably expecting more drill.
I think I was expecting more drill, but I think it was good.
Yeah, Music X Word is essentially all drill. But it's also pretty good.
What I said to Bailey, what it reminded me of was Stormzy's first album. Remember Gang Signs?
Yeah, that's a...
And then, well, I don't think... He didn't stray away from his sound too much there, but that second album...
He went more mainstream.
He definitely went
more mainstream. Was definitely...
I said to Bailey, I was like, stop making songs with Ed Sheeran.
Yeah,
now.
Really?
And then he didn't listen to the West Side Gun album, which is fine. That's not his cup of tea. But we did get him to listen to the new Benny the Butcher album, which we'll talk about later.
I want to say one thing real quick. This is for anybody that listens to like...
That chair needs some...
Yeah, this chair actually needs fixed, but yeah. But for people who listen to UK music, and I know you guys probably heard about it, Chip has been bodying Stormzy. So I don't know if you guys all heard what happened.
Didn't he pull up to his crib or something?
Yeah, but there was a song on the Skepta Young Ads and him and Chip where he kind of says something where it was like a sub and it sounded like it was at Stormzy. So there was another song that Stormzy did with Tion Wayne and Dutch Avelli, and Stormzy says, "Is he sending it from me? I don't know." So essentially, when Stormzy pulled up at Chip's house, people were like, we don't know if he was trying to like fight him or if he was trying to
make amends.
To discuss what was going on.
If I had to guess, it would be the latter. But.
Yeah. But so I guess Chip wasn't there. It was some girl. I don't know if it was Chip's girl or his sister or his mom or what, but she was pretty much telling him, fuck off. And so Chip dropped 2 disses, and it was a lyrical fucking...
It was a mad ting.
Dude, it really was. Like, you guys know who Chip is. Chip is one of the most respected rappers in the UK. And
he beefs everybody, too.
His pen is immaculate. It's French kiss. It's chef's kiss.
French kiss.
Yeah, it was chef's kiss.
Completely different.
It was chef's kiss. His pen is crazy. And Stormzy didn't say anything back, so... I think he understands.
Because he's making songs with Ed Sheeran.
Well, I know, but he sent for Wiley.
That's true, but he knew he could beat him. That's the difference.
Yeah, Chip is not one to be under.
No. So anything outside of those, Jordan? Anything else?
No, I've just been all over the place listening to music, though. I mean, we talked about it the other day. Like, I've been listening to, like, Drake and Weeknd, and then on the other side, I was listening to, Benny, and then I was listening to UK Drill, and it's been all over the place.
And you tell me you were listening to, like, Baby and shit,
too.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
Lil, not the...
Yeah, Little, not the...
That sounds like never mind. I've made enough not mental health jokes, but what's what I'm looking for? Help me.
Mental illness jokes?
No, not mental illness.
Well, that's what
special needs jokes, I guess it is.
I mean, it's not any better.
No, it isn't. And we'll discuss more about where I made special needs jokes if you want to find them.
It's not any better.
I should probably get off this topic before I dig myself a grave.
You already did. So you actually put the dirt when you were inside the grave back on top.
No, dog. I'm like Kanye.
It's like the meme where you just go. Whoop,
no, I'm like Kanye. I've tried to kill myself so many times. That doesn't. Okay, that sounds even worse.
I've tried to end my career so many times.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to happen. Oh, boy. I've said some absurd shit.
Okay, let's just get off this.
Anyway, so if he's done,
I'm done.
Do you want to go?
That's up to you. I don't care. You're the host.
I feel like I always go last, so I'm just going to go because I don't have much. I've been playing FIFA. It's FIFA. I've been enjoying it for now. That'll go out the window in probably a week or two. We started playing the Ghost of Tsushima Legends update. Like, if you remember, we talked about that extensively. I think it's safe to say for all 3 of us that it's probably going to be our game of the year.
I can already tell you that it's my game of the year.
I think it's mine too.
I don't even have to.
The only thing that's close for me is Last of Us.
Yep, that's number 2. You don't have to go.
And Hercules is close for me as well.
What?
Hercules? Oh, I'm sorry, Hades. Sorry. I was thinking.
Well, Hercules is
the Disney movie.
Oh,
I remember I said. I don't know if I told you guys the other day. I said that I look like Hades from that movie. You're the blue guy.
That's fair.
That's me.
Hades,
anyway,
yes.
Yes, Hades.
That's
not Hercules. That's up there for me as well.
I don't know where that rates for me. That's up there. That's a good game.
I'm trying to think. I can't really think of anything else, game wise, because there was a lot coming out there, and then it kind of hit a dip. Recently, just because we're waiting for next gen.
Cold War beta. Played that.
Oh yeah, let's save that because I want to touch on that. I've been listening to, kind of like Jordan, I'm listening to like Party Next Door and my R&B bag, which I gotta make it perfectly clear. to everybody. Okay, I don't want you to get confused and or concerned when I say that. When I say I listen to Party Next Door or The Weeknd or Drake or enter R&B artists here who make sappy music that's petty as fuck that Brian loves, and I say that's my bag, I don't mean. I was telling my friend Becca, shout out Becca, that I'm not inherently sad all the time. You know what I mean? Like I just listen to that music.
Yeah.
Like that's just what I listen to. Now, do I listen to it when I'm sad? Yes, but I also listen to it when I'm perfectly fine. That's just my shit.
Because you can listen to that music anytime.
That's just what I like. Like that is my preferred sound. So I'm not inherently always sad.
I'm sorry, I don't know which chair's fucking worst. Like that chair's fucking.
I'm trying not to.
This chair is broken.
I'm trying to not
making a madness of a noise.
Nearly as much. I'm trying to use my hands more. You know, as it makes a noise. But yes, I'm not inherently always sad. I'm sad majority of the time, but I'm not always sad. That's a joke too. I'm not always sad. I might be kidding myself, but I have a playlist called Only Pain. It's in the works, but you know. So I've been listening to like that Toronto R&B sound, which is we'll touch more on when we get into the music segment here, but that Ghost of Tsushima update's great. I think we'll talk about it next week because the plan is to play tonight. Us three and Matt, shout out Matt, who's still quarantined.
Free my mans.
I think the plan is to play that tonight a little bit, so that'll be fun. We'll talk about it next week maybe.
Definitely.
I threw you an alley oop, but I'm gonna let you say your piece before I.
Oh, okay.
I'll reconnect the lob. Okay.
Okay.
I'll save the lob for the second quarter.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let Bailey go ahead and tell us what you've been listening to. Okay. Because I haven't been doing anything else.
Yeah. So I've been listening to I think we're all been listening to the same shit right now.
I think we're all in the same mood.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I haven't played it at work just because that's not the vibe at work. With the current style.
Yeah, but if you and I are there, dog, we're playing West Side Gun out the asshole.
Okay. Well, yeah. But
so I shoot up Taco Bell.
So.
Okay, no, we're not going to shoot up with sour cream guns. With sour cream guns, no. We're not.
Oh shit!
I gotta stop, dude. I'm off to. I'm like 3 for 3 from the field right now, dog.
Yeah,
it's a quick start.
Yeah, Brian's got that hot start.
I'm gonna have to shoot a heat check here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So besides the albums we're gonna talk about, I've been listening to.
Pass me the water. I gotta cool down.
Pretty much King of the Fall on fucking repeat. Yeah, I've been in that R&B.
Man of taste. If you, thank you. This is a good point. This is gonna look cool because you know it looks like I'm high class and shit. I just got past my water. But if you're new to the Weeknd and you think you're a Weeknd fan just because you got on the After Hours or Starboy, go check my man's out, King of the Fall. And also I saw some dumb shit on Twitter before I got here. Which trilogy's better, The Weeknd's? Kanye's being College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, which Bailey's probably going to say, which I don't blame him for because he knows that better. So, obviously, when we say The Weeknd's trilogy, House of Balloons,
right.
Echoes of Silence, and Thursday, I have the other two are flipped, but it doesn't matter. Brockhampton's Saturation trilogy, and then the Revenge of the Dreamers trilogy. Shrek tweeted this poll.
There's only 2 choices. And The
Weeknd's trilogy is third. Brockhampton had more votes than The Weeknd's trilogy.
Well, it's because...
Brockhampton had more votes than The Weeknd? What?
Now, to be fair, it's a bunch of white hipster hip-hop heads.
Who was first?
Kanye's, of course. I mean, sure, but those 3 mixtapes are perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they're all 10s.
They're perfect. And I get that sound's not for everybody, so that's probably why. And there's a little more weight behind Kanye and what those projects did for hip-hop. Well, but I would argue The Weeknd changed R&B with... I guess it's not even R&B, but whatever that sound is, that Toronto sound.
Yeah.
He, Party, and I'm talking more about Party, and Drake all pioneered that shit.
Absolutely.
And that airy, atmospheric shit that I absolutely love. I'm going to shut up now. I'll save it. Continue.
I kind of lost track of what that. You guys keep interrupting.
What was he talking about?
No, okay, so I've been listening to pretty much a lot of R&B.
Oh, King of the Fall. Go listen to King of the Fall.
A lot of the Toronto sound. Video games, I've been playing FIFA.
He's been hating the Weeknd League.
Yeah, I've been hating the Weeknd League. Shout out Lewis.
Shout out Lewis.
FIFA.
He likes all my tweets. That's my guy, dog.
It's because guys are both United fans.
I know, man. Tomorrow we got PSG.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Cavani bags a hat trick, dog. I'm ready.
No, he didn't travel, I don't think.
No, he is.
Oh, he is traveling.
Yeah.
Maguire didn't make the trip either, so y'all
good.
That's why we have a defense.
Because Bruno got the captaincy for tomorrow, which is
I was
so
going to
good.
say, because Lewis sent me it and was saying, he's like, thank God he's not traveling. He was like, and Bobby would have spun him.
Yeah,
I was like,
he would have spun him 3 times.
He'll still go to spun your defense, but like...
Because we got a lesbian back there.
they got Eric Bialy who's doing fucking like
bikini
spins and shit.
He's doing scoop turns in his own box, dog.
I can't really make fun of United right now, just because of the disappointment that happened over the weekend. So while I'm here, fuck you, Davidson Sanchez.
To be fair, we can't say anything to Bailey either because they beat us 6-1. So
yeah, and Palace beat you 4-1.
It's like, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. It's probably shouldn't be said.
Okay, probably not.
Just continue.
So yeah, Spurs kind of disappointed me. Bucks made up for it though on the same day. Fantasy has been
shit
amazing.
I've won one out of my 3 and lost one, and then one's going on right now. So D Hop, I know you're not watching, but show the fuck up tonight.
Could you imagine if D Hop is like one of our 3 subscribers
Yeah,
outside of us?
That'd be so sick. D Hop is my favorite wide receiver in the NFL, not named Mike Evans. So,
Mike Evans.
That's weird. I didn't hear Clay's Chapel in there.
Shut the fuck up. I finished anime wise. I finished watching
DK Metcalf better.
I finished watching Golden Kamuy. That was pretty good. It's still going on, so I'm waiting for the next episode.
Not to interrupt you again, but I'm going to. I hate sharing a Crunchyroll account with Bailey.
Why?
Simply based off the fact that I will watch something the night before. Like, I just started watching, I got back into My Hero Academia. I watched 1 episode last night, but I'm back. And there's like 17 shows that I can continue watching, and I don't know what the fuck any of this is.
Okay, it's just because my Crunchyroll account is a whore.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Many people have it.
Fair enough.
Many people have it.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's what you do. Like that's what you do with that stuff.
You see,
like,
we split League Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we split half of our podcast.
Like, I've gotten Netflix and Hulu off of people just because I have a Crunchyroll account.
I canceled my Netflix.
I did too.
I don't have time to watch it.
I don't really have it either.
There's nothing really on there anymore that I care to watch. Like most of the stuff that I would prefer to watch
Netflix
is on Hulu.
is okay. Let's be honest. Netflix, some ass to be honest.
It used to be amazing, and now it's just shitty.
Ozark was okay. I didn't finish it. It got canceled, so it doesn't matter. But back in the heyday when it had Walking Dead and Breaking Bad and what's the fucking biker show?
And fucking Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I never watched it, but that's a thing.
No, but I heard that was like.
I heard it's a good series. Yeah, that's when AMC was like popping.
Yeah.
I could give a fuck less now.
Well, that's because there's nothing on there that's worth watching. Like you have Disney Plus that has literally
everything. Which Mandalorian coming back, baby?
When is that? That's
like the 30th.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's like next week.
Yeah,
it's not.
And WandaVision's coming soon too. Yeah.
You already know our feelings about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much that's my piece because I keep getting interrupted. So let's just go to the top.
That's what I thought. We are balling right now. So you remember from the first quarter that I said I was going to save for Bailey. Well, I'm going to throw it again. We were talking about Ghost of Tsushima and co-op, and that is actually what Bailey's first personal YouTube channel is about.
He was lost. He
I realized where it was going.
I had no fucking idea where you were going with that. I'm like, what?
So yeah, I'm going to give Bailey the floor to talk about his new YouTube channel that he decided to do. He was talking to us for probably a month
This
now.
has been in the works for a bit, yeah.
It's where you see this beautiful setup behind us now.
Yeah. Don't look at my cable management.
It's mostly where he got. Fuck it. Who cares? These fucking
that
nerds.
looks like about as good as mine.
These fucking nerds would be like,
my cable management's awful.
Cable management. Like, shut up. Nobody cares. You got shit laying all over the fucking place. It is what it is.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. All fucking cable management nerds.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
So I'm gonna let Bailey go ahead. I'm gonna let him self-promote, and then let's just discuss it a little bit, so you guys, as our fan base, can migrate to him as well, because that's what we want. We want everything we do to be supported by everybody. So go ahead, Bailey.
Okay. Yeah. So, like they said, it's been in the works for a while. I'll link it in the description since I'm the one who's going to edit this.
I was just about to say, make sure you link it.
Since I'm the one who's going to edit this tonight anyway. It's also been tweeted out on our the
podcast account.
Yeah, the podcast account on Twitter.
@_TNSP_.
Yeah,
I don't think I said that.
You didn't. But you can check that out.
Hosting isn't easy, bro.
My name it's my PlayStation tag, so if you guys know that, but it's
Bailey about to get friend request bombed.
Yeah.
With our million viewers.
Yeah.
D-Hop.
D-Hop.
D-Hop
But it's
FIFA with you.
That'd be fun. It'd be Insomniac Gaming. O is in front of. There's an O in front of the Insomniac lowercase, and then it's INSOMNIAK, and then gaming.
You should put it when you edit. You know how you do like the.
Oh yeah,
just take our little. You can just put it on the screen too.
Yeah, I could do that. But the first video is out now. The second one, by the time this goes up, a few hours later, the second one should be up. It's the first two videos are going to be Ghost of Tsushima Legends gameplay with Matt. So shout out Matt again. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be some Warzone gameplay from today of me, Jordan, and not me and Jordan, me, Brian, and Matt. And then Thursday, we're supposed to, after this, get together and play some Ghost of Tsushima Legends again, Survival. So that will probably go up Thursday then. I'm planning to upload every day. So I'm already ahead of schedule, so I'm trying to keep at that. So if I don't have a Twitter account for my YouTube channel, it's just my personal. So every time I post, I will tweet it out. If you do subscribe, and while you're also here too on this channel, hit the notification bell so you always get...
I did that.
Yeah.
I finally did it.
You always get noties when we upload. I'm gonna... Every video that gets uploaded besides today, because I scheduled it for the wrong day, is going to be up at 4:45. So,
I love the preciseness.
Yeah. Right, it's got to be 4:45.
Bailey's a man of precision.
It can't be 4:44 and it can't be 4:46.
It can't be 4:45:07 either.
No,
you know what I mean? No,
right
4:45 on the fucking dot, dog.
No, it can't be 01. Nope.
You know what's funny though? Is Bailey's way more planned on his own YouTube channel, whereas we've just been uploading this shit whenever.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually,
now it's a little more scheduled.
Now I'm actually going to schedule it. So the last episode was supposed to go up at 12 p.m. the following day, but I set it for 12 a.m. by accident, so that's why it went up right away. But 12 p.m.
Well, we also said it's fine. They haven't had an episode on
exactly
for like 2 weeks, for a week. So
the podcast, if like the new set schedule now will be every Tuesday, 12 p.m.
Tuesday noon.
Yeah,
you know where we're at.
Yep. So you have all day to get to it.
Right here.
Before we get off of Bailey's, I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
Why haven't you bought a whiteboard yet? I told you, whiteboard is key to managing. And then B, I'm inherently, I have actual questions because you've told us about it, but to get the viewers a little more idea of, obviously it's a gameplay channel. For the moment, you might throw some, I don't know if you want to maybe, like Matt suggested, at least you have gameplay that you can talk over if you want to
commentary,
talk about whatever. But you have this, so maybe you won't do that as much. Mm-hmm. I'm curious as to I have 2 questions, and then I don't know if Jordan has anything to add on. One, what is... I know it's...
Discord.
Too, right?
That's like fucking Discord notification.
It may have been.
It's probably the fucking...
Caleb's Discord.
That's probably what it was.
The server we got added to.
That's probably what it was.
One, I know you're talking about doing a single player walkthrough.
Yeah.
One, what is your first game you have in mind for that? And 2, what are you looking at? Maybe this question, maybe it's the same answer. What are you thinking about when the PS5 arrives?
Okay, so first question, I haven't bought a whiteboard. Money. That is the only reason.
That's fine.
I went through some trouble getting the right cables and whatnot, and I had to buy another adapter for my Mac. So I had to buy another one of these, essentially. I don't know if you actually saw that.
Dongle life. Yeah. You probably don't see it.
Excuse me. So that's why I don't have a whiteboard.
Yeah.
And
that's stupid.
No, just Macs in fucking general. Ugh.
Listen, I use mine to write. That's all I need it for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are really good for that. I will not.
That's all I need.
They are really good for writing. But in terms of.
Anyway, this isn't about your preference of fucking computer. Let Bailey talk.
I'm just fucking
shit.
Just talk. I'm just fucking speaking out loud. Fucking go ahead.
So the second question was what's the plan for the channel?
What's your first scheduled walkthrough, and then what are you looking forward to for PS5 to play?
Okay, so my first walkthrough. Well, right now technically the Ghost of Tsushima Legends is my first walkthrough,
true. But that's not. I'm talking about like
a single player. Yeah. Shit. Well, I don't know because it all depends on what comes out and when I'm able to get it because it's going to be like one of the PS5 games is in like the next time we get a actual story game drop, right?
I'm going to suggest one of 2 games.
Well, I want to do Miles Morales.
That was one of my suggestions. Yeah. My other one, because you play open world games so quick, is Cyberpunk.
Well, yeah, that when that comes out, but that's coming out next year.
I think I would suggest. Now again, this is just a suggestion. I don't care what you do. I just want to, I want to help you succeed. And like I always said, if you need to bounce ideas off of us, we're like the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
I would do Miles Morales just because you already played Spider-Man.
No, yeah,
Spider-Man,
I'm going to.
And that won't take as long to finish.
No.
You know what I mean? So you can beat that relatively quickly the way you play games. I mean, shit, you could probably record your whole thing. You'll probably beat that game in less than a week.
Well, probably, yeah.
Easily. Yeah. So you can get that up probably relatively quick.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you'd want to spread it out because you want to mix in other content. I know you're talking about us playing pro clubs together as well, which would be a blast because that's always a fucking great time to listen to Jordan bitch. That's the funniest thing ever.
If you
Nothing is funnier, and maybe we'll see it in the episode tonight.
If you want to hear
that when something happens to Jordan in a video game that shouldn't happen, it is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Kind of like plans like immediately right now though of games that I want to upload. So Ghost of Tsushima, obviously. Warzone, I want to play with.
Warzone will be a good like every week content like staple.
And listen, when Cold War comes out,
when Cold War comes out,
if you need somebody to record with, you just let me know. Yeah, I'll be right there.
When Cold War comes out, it's gonna be.
You were throwing me the lob, but it's almost halftime.
It's gonna be multiplayer games. It's gonna be zombies. I'm not gonna do the story mode. Well, I might do a walkthrough. The campaign would be cool.
Because
it might be good.
It would be cool to see like I know you would have. Well, maybe not so much for like 2K because like I was gonna say like a My Career like story, but like a FIFA like doing like a manager like start with like.
I thought about doing that. Like a Road to Glory, like I need to do I did a Sunderland Road to Glory earlier this year, but it was like way too easy. So maybe I would do a career mode. I thought about doing that because I play manager mode a lot. I've taken a little bit of a break from it this year, but so Ghost of Tsushima, Black Ops when that comes out, I definitely want to upload. Warzone. I want to upload videos of Apex. I just need to find the time to play.
What I would also suggest too is rotate those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like do Cold War 1 week, Warzone the next. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. Well, I guess Warzone will update with Cold War.
Yeah.
So you can kind of continue. Shut up, Brian. Continue.
Yeah. But besides that, if we do get Godfall, I do want to upload that because that game looks like a lot of fun.
I don't know if I'm going to get it, but...
Yeah. Yeah, Jordan's going to get it.
I'm getting that. I'm getting Demon's Souls.
Okay, well, if you guys... Let me know if it's good. Let me know, because I will buy it if it's good.
So just like a lot of the games that are coming out in the future, the channel's good. My personal will feature a lot of like just walkthroughs, playing with these guys and some other friends. So yeah, pretty much just.
And again, like I talked to these guys even before the episode, of how much more comfortable we are recording ourselves with the video. We're just more comfortable. And that's going to be the same thing with Bailey. I mean, obviously, he's used to recording, which is nice. This will help you with that. But
it's a little awkward, like, especially in my intros.
The intro is the hardest thing. Yeah. You can go back and look at, like, the second episode. Mine are always terrible. And Jordan mocks me. It's hilarious. You guys know, maybe we'll record it before we actually do it sometime.
So well, if we get Patreon subscribers, maybe you'll see some bloopers.
Yeah, we only have 50 million of them.
Bloopers and subscribers. Bloopers. Or Patreons. I guess they want to be a subscriber. Oh, another thing is, I hopefully plan on, whenever Caleb lets me know, of playing more Among Us. So anytime I'm playing with Caleb and he streams, I will tweet that out. So more content from us.
Speaking of which, what is his YouTube channel name? I can never fucking...
It's Wolf. It's WLFEXIC.
It's like X9T.
It's different.
Maybe you can put that on the screen too instead of linking it.
Here, I will say something.
But anyway, we played Among Us, myself, Bailey, Matt, Caleb, Zach, and some of their cronies. And
okay, so his YouTube is capital WOLFEXCIX. So I was right.
Yeah.
So yeah, go follow, go subscribe to him. Go follow him on Twitch.
He's also he's on Twitch. That's where he streams every night. Go show him some love from the Night Shift. We were supposed to do a Night Shift X Basement Boys podcast the week Matt was supposed to be home. That was supposed to be a drunk podcast. It never happened. It will happen, and it's going to be hilarious.
So subscribe to them too for more podcasts.
Absolutely, but I wanted to say we played Among Us for the first time. Playing. I mean, obviously Bailey's watched more videos than I have, but I had no idea what was going on, and so that was fun. And Caleb had like a 3-hour stream or something like that and clipped it down into 10 minutes. So if you want to go see us be hooligans at Among Us, go check him out. And Caleb does put a lot of dedication into his shit. He's very intricate with how he edits and all that stuff. He has a second channel called Coaster Caleb, which is other passion, which is roller coasters.
Right here, the links.
So, yeah, if you honestly just go to his Twitter page, it's the same thing, at Wolf, WLFEXCIX, and then he has all of his links there. Go check him out, because that's my guy. We became best friends through college, and he puts a lot of work into his shit. So
he does. I'm pretty sure, because I was talking to him, because we were still playing after you guys got off. He does want to play COD. he was burnt that he couldn't get it working. So maybe we'll get some COD gameplay with him.
Yeah,
let me tell you,
because he was trying to stream it.
Oh,
and he had to play it on lower settings in order to stream it.
Let me tell you,
and
it was a blast trying to get that working. But once I got it working, it was great.
So let's just get into it.
Let's just get right into it, shall we?
That's not a lot, dude. This. I'm saying it right now. This is our best episode.
Is it going to be?
This is our best episode. We were all firing on all cylinders. So, if you click the little drop down.
Yeah, so I figured it was.
Get a time. Okay, yeah, okay, we're gonna make a good pace too. The Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta, open beta. It was last week. This past weekend was the crossplay or the cross-gen. It was crossplay beta.
It was.
So basically everybody.
It was PC only exclusive.
Is there gonna be another week
on Thursday?
No, because it was open on PS4 on Thursday, Friday.
Oh, was it for PS4?
If you pre-ordered, you could play Thursday on other systems.
Oh, okay.
So if you pre-ordered, you could play Thursday, but then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was open for everybody.
Okay.
The weekend prior, it was just the PS4 open beta.
Yeah.
So Bailey, Matt, and I played then, and I knew you were going to wait for PC because that's what you have pre-ordered on. And we could all play together anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But we didn't get a chance to play with Jordan, but we played. Matt, Bailey, and I played a lot together. We played with Caleb and Zach a little bit too.
We played with Cam, didn't we?
No, we played Warzone with Cam.
That's right.
I remember we were talking to him when we played, and that's when we switched to Warzone. So I've played a good amount of it.
Yeah, we all have.
I think
we all pretty much hit cap.
I did not hit cap,
which is 40.
But I think I hit like 20.
Well, to be fair, we had 2 weekends to play it. Jordan and I played one.
I think I hit like 20.
So,
and that wasn't in many games either. I played.
So
I played really well.
Let's start with the pluses, right? This is the most excited I've been for a Call of Duty.
We're going with pluses first? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I think the guns feel really good. And I know a lot of people have been complaining. Yeah. This is just for me personally. A lot of people have been complaining. Not necessarily complaining, but...
No, we're going on pros first. You can't complain yet.
Well, no, I'm just saying... I'm saying what a lot of people's minus is my plus.
Oh, okay.
The length to kill somebody and the health bar. I know you and I were talking about it.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I like it too because Jordan made a good point. I didn't even think about it. If you hit somebody in the torso or up, their health's going to drain a lot quicker, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it works in most video games, but you just... Yep. I never really saw it until now. Well, so you can't shoot somebody in the foot and they die right away.
If you play a game like CSGO, if you play a game like Valorant or something like that, you know, if you're aiming for the head, you're almost getting a one-shot kill almost every time.
And now it's Call of Duty, so it's not to that extent.
And if you hit somebody in the head, they lose about a quarter, if not 3/4 or half of their health bar. So
it's right around half.
They lose way more health if you hit them in the head, and that's just how it should be. You lose more health if you would get hit in the head or the chest.
I love the creative class is great.
Yeah,
it's not bullshit. Like
I like how they condensed it. There's not as much because on the last one, you had to hover over each part of the gun and there's the drop down attachments and there's fucking 30 attachments for each slot.
There's a lot, and I'm glad there's still a good amount, but not nearly as bad as.
But and they also help it also explains it better what it actually does.
The stat boost and stat loss. I love that too. It's a very minuscule detail, but I'm glad you brought it up because it's a good one. I think most of the maps are pretty good.
There's only one or two that I really don't care for.
Which are the two? I'm curious.
The fucking
Satellite.
I know you like Satellite better on Objectives.
I like Satellite better on Objectives. I did not like it for kill confirm
stuff
like that.
To be honest, I like all of the maps better with Objectives.
Yeah.
This game plays way much better.
Yes, I agree.
Way much better? So much better. That's my college education speaking. So much better with Objectives.
The one.
So it was Moscow, Miami, Cartel, and Satellite.
Moscow was the one that was the Russian one, right? That was the fucking. Yeah,
because Moscow's in Russia.
Well, no, thank you for that. It's not what I fucking meant. It was the one that was that. Don't fucking. That was the one where you could run around the outside that had the
in the middle,
and in the middle was
like a shitstorm.
Yeah. Okay, didn't care for that one.
It grew on me a little bit. It's my least.
I liked it for Hardpoint. I thought it was really good for Hardpoint.
I didn't see both times that I played it. The first one was Team Deathmatch, and the second was Kill Confirmed.
Both the worst modes.
Because you've played enough CODs. If you think about it, that map works well for Hardpoint.
That would make sense for a Hardpoint.
It works well for Dom too.
Yes,
that would probably be a really good search map too.
Yeah,
but.
Yeah, because A will be to the left.
You know what that map would kind of remind me a lot of with Search? And it's going to sound weird at first, but the train map on Black Ops 2. Because the one bomb would be on the inside and the other one would be on the outside. So that would kind of remind me a lot of how that was set up.
Is it the map that had the stadium thing to the left and you ran on top of the trains?
You could jump on top of the trains, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what map I'm talking about, Jordan?
I'm sitting here trying to think.
Yeah, let me see if
I
I can
didn't play
find
Black
it.
Ops too much, so.
See, I played a lot. Dude, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2, I was all max prestige.
See, I
all maxed.
I wasn't max prestige and all that because I didn't play it that much, but like I was in that same era of like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3 were my favorites. So,
yeah.
And I would even put this recent Modern Warfare. It's not those games, but it's for me.
Good.
I like it a lot.
Express. Okay.
Because it kind of like, if, like for S&D, it would remind you somewhat of Express.
I think I'm confusing Express and okay. That's not the map I thought it was. I'm confusing that one and
the one called Stadium.
No. Stadium was on Black Ops 1. That was the one.
I don't know.
Is it Raid that had the?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That's like the exotic one, right? That had like the pool on like the left side, and then on the right side was like that.
Oh, with the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confusing.
No, yeah, but it just kind of reminds me of Express a little bit. I feel like Moscow would on S&D because you had that bomb inside, then you'd go up the staircase and outside.
I think you're right.
To train, which in this case would be like the bus area.
That's a good comparison of the two.
So what's your second lead?
I'm trying to think.
Miami's just okay to me.
Yeah, Miami was the one with the hotels and all that.
With the beach.
It was like people would be sitting in the hotel
I don't
shooting
even think
you.
I played that map.
Okay. So then you're talking about Cartel.
You might like it. It's wide
all
open.
the fucking bushes.
Cartel is fucking. I mean, I did really well on it. Both times I played it. Dog, that shit's a shit show, dude. Especially when you get into the hangar.
They gotta do something with the bushes on that map.
Yeah.
I feel like.
It's hard to see.
I like it because that's good, right?
Yeah.
But it's almost too much.
You know what it reminds me of? A lot of the games are one side's AR, one side's SMG. It didn't feel like a typical 3-lane
All
trailer.
the maps feel relatively the same structure-wise, though.
Because, like, for Miami, for instance, it was like... So, the bar area on the outside was perfect for ARs, and then the hotel section
and, like, the parking garage and shit.
Was good for SMGs. On Moscow, you had the inside area and the two outside areas. And even the outside area on the... Right, that's
a really good point.
It was like all SMG areas.
I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Same with Satellite because you had that fuck shit.
I love
I didn't like Satellite at first, but I like it more.
Outside was like snipers and ARs.
Dog,
what's the other map? Oh, Cartel. Hangar was SMG City, and then you went on the other side. It was like
the Hangar's just a fucking shit show, bro. You had concussions, grenades, everything. Just throw the whole fucking kitchen cupboard in there.
I'm kind of torn on it because I hate random grenades.
Right.
Which this game has a lot of, which I can live with.
Yeah.
Because the chaos is so much fun. That's what Call of Duty is. It's not supposed to be... And this is what Caleb was telling me.
It's like controlled chaos.
Well, Caleb was talking to me after he was playing. He's like, it's like learning a whole other game.
It is.
Because he's coming from strategy and precision to... It doesn't matter how good you are. You're going to get killed by a random grenade. It just
and the thing that should help Caleb is, like, because he plays other shooters. Like, that's what's always helped me. Is, like, playing other shooters will make you better at other shooters. Yeah. That's just how it is.
Yeah, because... you look at Warzone, right? It plays like Call of Duty, but if you are a Battlefield player, which I was,
right?
You played a lot. Yep. I don't know how much Battlefield you played, but like being a little more open and not seeing somebody all the time, and that helps. So
like here's the thing, because I remember Caleb said when we were playing, he was like, because he tweeted afterwards, he was like, he said I played CS:GO after my COD shooter reminded me that I could be good at a shooter because he wasn't doing too well. And it's so funny to think about it because, like, if you think of Call of Duty, all the kids that play CS:GO and all that always shit on COD because it's like it doesn't take a brain to play or whatever.
Well, there's no bullet drop. There's no like the damage is the same no matter where you hit somebody.
There's some bullet drop with snipers, but
I
know what you mean. I know what you mean. Everything else is
for me, as someone who's played Call of Duty competitively, not professionally but competitively for a very long time, it was funny to see like kind of. I don't even mean this in a rude way, Caleb, if you're listening, but to kind of see him struggle, I kind of got a little bit of enjoyment out of that.
Well, it's funny because I could hear him.
It's a snigger.
Yeah, I can hear him through the wall.
Getting mad?
And, well, not necessarily mad, but
or just annoyed.
Just like, he's just like, I don't know how to play this game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I never thought of it.
It's a lot more...
Because if I go into CSGO or Valorant, I'm getting my ass handed to me, right? But then... they come into my wheelhouse, and listen, I'm not here to boast, but y'all know I've been saying it since the fucking alpha. I'm handing out free 20 pieces every game. Yeah. I dropped fucking 64 on headquarters on satellite. I'm not to be trifled.
Headquarters?
Yeah. Remember because the spawns are kind of broken on headquarters?
Yeah, it's headquarters domination's kill confirmed and
I don't think I played.
Oh, and hardpoint too.
Yeah, you were with me.
Oh, I don't remember playing headquarters.
Yeah, because we played. That's when we were playing with. Oh no, maybe you weren't. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember what.
Anyway.
But yeah, I was dropping 64 pieces. Like, I mean, I'm not to be trifled with.
Yeah, it was just kind of funny because as someone who, like I said, has played like a lot of ranked, some game battles and all that. It was just kind of funny, like ironic, not ironic, like snickering.
It is. It is ironic.
Yeah,
it's funny
because it is.
You can say it. Say it for what it is.
And I've played CS:GO too, so it is definitely a lot.
Fuck you, Caleb.
So it definitely is a lot less strategy. It's a lot more like obviously the aim.
Fucking. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Continue. Let's go. I'll talk after.
It's a lot more gun skill and kind of just map knowledge. A lot less strategy, but there is their own little strategy within the competitive COD scene. But
not even competitive COD. Just there's little intricate things that you have to learn about each Call of Duty that makes you good at that game.
But yeah, it was just kind of ironic to see how that went about.
And before Jordan goes on his whatever he was about to say, I think playing Search and Destroy with him will help more too.
Oh,
for
yeah.
him. I think that'll
definitely
be a little
He's
more
not used to
his.
respawns.
Right, I think I'll be a little more used to his forte. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be fucking funny as shit when we all play like and Caleb's in there, me and him fucking yelling. Oh, it's gonna be funny.
Oh my
as
god,
shit.
dude! If I have a video of that, it's gonna be hilarious.
Dude, Zach's funny as fuck too.
Really?
Zach just be talking to all the kids in the lobby. It's hilarious. He is he's a character. He pre-ordered it.
Did he?
Yeah, he's all into it. He came up to my room the other night. I was playing FIFA and he goes, "I know what gun I'm running already." I'm like, all right.
Real quick, favorite gun in the beta so far?
I only used one.
Yep.
Which one?
XR4,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
I only used one.
What was that?
It's basically
That's
the
the very first gun you
Okay,
get.
so
Kidding me? That thing was lights out, bro.
That's a laser. If you get the right attachments and
Yeah,
shit,
dude, I didn't even have hardly any attachments
it's a
for it.
GG.
I had a fucking scope, I had a grip, and I had the
The
one compensator on. That was it.
I used the best suppressor you get because it helps with recoil. I had the red dot and I had some grips and shit. But
so I've been running the Milano.
Yeah, that I was gonna say that's
the SMG.
You throw the fucking hip fire laser on that shit.
Yeah,
dog, you can just mark kids across the map. Hip fire,
Oh,
dog.
shit.
It's crazy. It's kind of broken.
Back in my heyday, which is funny because I'm only 19. But
listen to this guy.
But if you're watching, which I don't know if he does, I used to play Call of Duty with. We actually have the same birthday. Ironically enough, we've known each other all our lives pretty much. His name's Brandon. So if you're actually listening, which I don't think you are, but shout out you if you are. He's probably the best kid I've played Call of Duty with.
I don't know why I found that funny.
Yeah, best kid I've ever played Call of Duty with. And when we would play like League play and whatnot on Call of Duty, like Black Ops 2, me and him were the SMGs. So we would just run around and just fucking shit on kids and all that. So it was fun because I'm primarily an SMG player. Although, if you hand me an M8A1, I'm going to be able to hold stuff down.
Oh, yeah, that shit was nasty as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was OP as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
So, but like I said, I was primarily an SMG player.
I was going to say, wait, Black Ops 2 had like the best submachine gun.
Yeah, and MSMC.
Yeah.
I ran the MSMC all the time.
I was going to say.
And the MP7 and the Scorpion.
Nah, I ran the Scorpion and the fucking Peacekeeper.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, the Peacekeeper was good too. That was the DLC gun. No, yeah, but the MSMC is one of my favorite guns in Call of Duty history. I love that thing.
That was like that little like mini Uzi, right?
Yeah, essentially, kind of like a mini Uzi. But so that was fun to just kind of run around and just shit on kids with that. You see, I was on Saturday when Caleb was streaming. I was supposed to get everything that I needed, but my chat link didn't work, so I had to buy a new one. There would have been Call of Duty gameplay, but there's not, unfortunately.
So I would save it for the release.
Yeah,
we got plenty of stuff to fill the void right now. So
we should probably talk about some negatives because it's been all pretty positive.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, negatives. I'll start.
Okay.
Let me start. Trying to get that shit to run on PC was a fucking nightmare, bro.
Why was it so bad?
Okay. Well,
PC
multiple things. One, like the
I'm not gonna say it.
Graphically, like for some reason it wouldn't let you display it like the best settings. Like I figured out how to finally get it to work at its max settings, but it wouldn't let you play the game at max resolution for some reason.
Huh.
Second thing, it fucking crashed all the time. I don't know why. It would come up with two fatal errors, which is never good. And it like if you would search up
my life's a fatal error.
If you would search up the error codes, like a lot of the problems were like if for people that were like foreign, like that sounds bad, but like if you didn't have like your computer in like English, they're like, oh yeah, switch it to English and it should work fine. Well, the problem is I'm already in fucking English, so what do I do?
That's fucked. Imagine telling like the fucking kid in like Denmark, be like, oh, your language isn't supported.
Yeah, your language is.
You need to play on English for it to work.
Well, that's pretty much what it was. But like those are two things. Like graphically, like for some reason it wouldn't let you. Like I got it to work somehow after many attempts to play at like max resolution, but like that was fucked trying to figure that out. And then like just it crashing all the time. I could play like 2 games and then boom, it would crash. And then I'd play 2 more games and then boom, it would crash. And I was like, okay. Trying to think what else.
Well, we were talking about the I don't know how you want to word it. I think we were saying about the accuracy.
Oh yeah.
How like you'd go around a corner and kind of still get hit.
You see, for me though, okay, because when we were going to talk about negatives, I thought of this right away. A lot of the negatives I've had with the game is just Call of Duty.
Yeah,
like getting shot around a corner, or when you like you're ducked on your screen. Yeah, it always happens, and I never seem to be able to fix it.
That's server based, you know what I mean? Because like if that was client side, that would be affected. Like if client side being like if
thank you, I had no idea what the fuck that meant.
Like client side would be like if every single game was ran off of your like so when you connected to the game was based off your ping, like connected to like how you ran.
Oh, okay.
So like, but on server side, it's like everybody connects to the server, and then like
understand.
So if the server's in the Midwest, right, and Bailey's in the West, he's gonna have a better server connection than like if we're in the East.
Yeah.
If you want to,
that's why 2K servers are so fucking shitty. It's because even though they're in the East, like they could be in like Florida, right? And if it's in Florida, we're on the East Coast, but Florida's in fucking bumfuck South. So
like my complaints are typical Call of Duty complaints. I don't have anything against the game itself, and you see, you're gonna have the most complaints because you ran it on PC and it struggled. So I think it was more performance.
But let's keep it more to the game, right?
Yeah, I don't think
because that'll be fixed, right? You know?
No, for sure. I mean, when I played it the second time, like that little stretch I played, I didn't have any problems with it crashing, so I guess they figured it out. But like at first, it was bad. I think my only complaint, and I didn't have any personal problems with it, but I could see it like watching other people play, is like when you were on PC and mouse, like shooting, right? Like you could be following somebody, and like your gun just was not following with them. Like it wasn't keeping up. So, like you would be running ahead, and like you would see them move their mouse across, and the gun was just like. And the person's running over here, and the gun's
just behind. There's almost lagging behind.
Yeah, but other than like, I didn't have any problems with that. But
I still think the sliding needs to be fixed a little bit.
Sliding is fucking insane.
Sliding's a little OP.
Well, what is it?
Movement feels better.
Yeah,
it feels good.
United Alley said this actually. He said, I think it was him, or he commented on somebody that said something about it. Sorry, I got a text message.
Yo, Matt, shut the hell up. Stop texting us. That's funny.
Oh.
My man just stopped mid-thought to read Matt's fucking pointless message.
No, it wasn't pointless.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Are you drinking again?
No.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. You said yes.
The sliding in the game, like they said, it pretty much feels faster to slide than it does to run.
Yeah, it does. It's quicker to move.
One thing I do like, which I didn't mention in the pros, is we talked about it, Brian. The penalty for like
the drop
shotting and stuff. Like you can't like drop shot. Like you have a severe penalty of like as you go down, like you can't shoot, and then as you go back up, try and continue to shoot. Like I really like that. You don't have that. Drop shotting, which I don't mind drop shotting.
I was still drop shotting kids with the fucking red laser.
It just feels a little different.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you go to drop shot and you slide.
Well, you feel like you go to drop shot and your fucking gun is just all over the place. Yeah, it's like, I don't know where I'm shooting.
I don't have too many cons.
No, I
just enjoyed it. Like I said, it was the first time I played a Call of Duty in a while where I wasn't, I actually had fun. Yeah. Maybe it was because I was actually doing well in the beta and everybody was kind of new to it. So, there was I also like I don't know if you played any like the combined arms. We didn't talk about that at all.
I did.
Did you play the VIP mode?
I didn't.
Where it was essentially like this one VIP who has a pistol and a UAV.
I did not.
And you have to the attacking team has to escort him and extract him.
Okay.
And the defending team has to kill him. So it's essentially search and destroy.
That sounds like mad fun.
It is fun. It can be frustrating, but you need a team to play.
Yeah.
Because if not, some fucking dumb fuck is gonna run to the other side when everybody else is over here.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Ben? Any more negatives?
No, I would say, like I said, like my negatives are pretty much just kind of everything else.
Call of Duty stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think this has a chance to be one of the better Call of Duties in a while.
I agree.
I think the story looks like it's going to be decent. Obviously, zombies is going to be a blast. I just hope zombies isn't too complex for me personally. I like more of the simplified World at War and Black Ops 1 zombies. I know you guys have said the other ones are good. Mm-hmm. But I think we can all agree that's the golden age of zombies.
Yeah, that's the goats.
So yeah, that was our experience with the Call of Duty Cold War beta. Let's spin gears here. Let's go into our music talk today. We have 2 projects to hit on. We have Benny the Butcher's. I don't know if it's his debut album, like official album, like debut, but he released a new project. I think it's called Burden of Proof. And then PARTYNEXTDOOR released the Party Pack, which is essentially a care package for Party Next Door. Obviously, Party doesn't have too much as big of an extensive unreleased collection or vault as Drake did or does, but there's still some bangers which we were all reminded of on there. So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with Benny's album?
Yo, Matt, shut the fuck up.
Tell Matt to stop fucking texting us because we're recording.
Yeah, it's because I texted back to him. My bad.
I could just silence the...
No, it's fine.
I can be loud as shit.
Yeah.
You'd be chilling there. Boom!
Yeah.
Do you want to start with Benny?
Yeah, we can start with
Benny. I think we have more to talk about with Party.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Benny's album. Reminder, Bailey and I, big Griselda guys. Jordan, not so much. Not that he doesn't appreciate it, but not as much as music. I want you to start. What did you like? What didn't
actually,
you like?
real quick, I lied. We should get Kanye's single out of the way. Kanye's single's a fucking banger.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like, I love the beat. The beat's nasty.
The beat's crazy.
And that DaBaby verse, I don't know if you saw that
snippet. Yeah, the snippet I sent, that shit sounds fucking hard.
That shit, yo. I need that version. Give me that version.
I saw that snippet.
I mean, Kanye lyrically did what he's done in the last few projects. It's not really anything that
he had
crazy.
Some bars.
But the production, as always...
Production was top notch. It may have been Dr. Sweets or Sweats, or whatever the fuck his name is, but he compared, like, the...
Oh, the Drake stand?
Yeah.
Sweets, yeah.
Yeah, he compared the cover of this song to...
the I'm Upset one. With the squirt with the skeleton?
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything, dude.
I think he's just being a troll at this point.
Yeah, I think it's just a Drake fan being petty, which is, like, comes with the territory.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's nothing to be petty about. It's just a campaign... fucking
anthem.
Theme, which I don't want to see Kanye stands using that as a pass. I'm not saying the song's bad, right? But it's not anything crazy.
Oh, it's nothing crazy. It's just a cool single. He doesn't release music that much.
Right,
it's nice to get something.
I'm just glad the beats fucking slap. I'm all here. I can totally let Kanye slide on lyrics because at this point I don't expect it from him. And them beats, the last song, I forget what it's called with Travis. I think it's Wash Us in Blood. I did remember it. And this one's called Nah Nah Nah, which is a terrible name for a single, but whatever. It bangs.
I just wanted to get out of the way.
That's fine. I totally forgot about it, so it's a good call.
Apparently, Code of the Friend dropped a song, but I didn't see it.
I didn't listen to it either. I haven't gone back to that project.
I haven't either.
That's kind of
upsetting, but at the same time,
some of the songs that he's dropped, like some of the songs,
his older projects are better.
Yeah,
by far. Back to Benny. Jordan, I want you to start. I want you to tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and then I have a question for you that I've been thinking about since you talked to me last night that I wanted to save for the pod.
Okay. What did I like? Lyrics, I liked a lot. Lyrically, he's really talented. I don't have any off the top of my head. Just lyrically, like, I liked what he was talking about on the songs. Beats were really good. What didn't I like?
So I'll jump in and ask my question now because you said to me you don't have much to dislike about it, right?
Right.
But you said it's not your
it's not my
type of music.
It's not my cup of tea.
I'm just curious. I want to hear your thought process because I'm curious. So what makes like Benny and some of the Griselda guys, like West Side Gun, I can understand, right? I can understand why people are maybe put off by West Side because he's very, out of all three of them, he's very different. My question more so is I want to compare Benny to somebody like a Schoolboy Q or a J-Rock.
Okay.
Where I would say you like them more than you like Benny.
Right.
But I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think their music is too different.
No, I'd actually say it's very similar.
I would say the thing with Benny is his music is strictly dope music.
Is it that?
I wouldn't say
no, it's not. I actually like that. I think it all comes down to actually delivery. How he delivers.
I think his delivery is good.
No, I'm not saying it's
delivery bad. I know what you're saying though.
I just the way he delivers it is not off-putting, but it kind of it's like that. It's kind of like that old school sound,
okay,
but on like new school beats.
Yes,
which is fine. It sounds really good. It's just more off. Like I prefer like an old school beat with that old school sound, or like new school with new sound. And he kind of like mixes it, which is good. Like it's really good. It just kind of like off-puts me a little bit, and it's not bad because I actually really enjoyed the album.
So then you probably would have preferred more of what Griselda was doing before this year.
Maybe.
Like, literally it was boom bap beats. I mean, essentially, right? Like I'm not misleading him by saying that. I was just curious because I think
Dr. Birds is some.
I think you can compare.
No, I would say that
their music
I would say
more
that
so.
I would say that Schoolboy Q and Benny are making very similar.
I would love to hear them on a track together.
So I'm gonna go on a little tangent real quick off of that because that hits on a point I want to talk about. This album is the most mainstream Griselda album. Sounding. It's executive produced by Hit Boy, who's been having a year.
Yes.
He's been on a tear. He did all that Nas album he did, which I didn't listen to, but it's still a big deal if you're producing a Nas album. He was all over Big Sean's album. He's been everywhere. I think he did He did a song on something.
Yeah, he did
on a project, and I forget. It was somebody I wasn't expecting. I think it was an R&B guy, but I can't think of who it is. Doesn't matter. This is the most mainstream any Griselda artist has sounded. And I kind of thought that's what we were going to get, and that's why I thought maybe this would be the one to really get you. And I'm not saying it didn't, because you would liked it and you enjoyed your listen. Where was I going to go with it? I think Benny tried to add some hooks in, which was weird to hear Freddie Gibbs do a hook. Like, he killed it, don't get me wrong. And I literally didn't think, I thought we weren't going to get a Freddie Gibbs verse. Because you know how he, like, says, like, the song kind of goes off, and then he comes back in for his verse. And he said, like, I wasn't going to do a verse. But thank God we did. I don't know, man. This has been my kick. I've been on this Griselda kick for this whole year. Every one of their projects, I was telling Bailey last week, there's at least 1, 2, 3, this one included. There's probably 5 Griselda projects are going to be in my top 10.
Damn.
Which is absurd. And I wouldn't have told you, I wouldn't have had that type of rap in my list last year. So, do you have anything else you want to say right now?
I don't really have any cons. It just, maybe I gotta spin it. Like, I only listened to it twice, and like listening to those 2 times, like it sounded really good, and I liked what he was rapping about. Maybe I just need to listen to it more.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something that would catch my ear if I listened to it more.
You see, for me, this is my shit. Like, honestly, because like growing up, it was like I listened to more like old school hip hop, like a lot of East Coast shit, like Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, what else? 50 Cent growing up, but his beats are it kind of like...
It's more, his beats are more like 2000 raps.
Yeah, like Jay-Z, what other East Coast rappers? Like, they're those kind of people, if you catch my drift. And Benny and all the Griselda guys pretty much are that era present. And they're kind of older for hip hop. They're in their 30s, aren't they?
Yeah, they're grown men.
Yeah, so like they've been trying to make it for a while, and they finally got their breakthrough. And man, they just don't disappoint, and they don't stop either. Like we said it before, we said it last week. Like they're hungry. Like they want. Our thing was last week, but they want that shit.
Their work ethic is astounding. Westside Gunn's dropped 3 projects this year.
Yeah.
Conway's dropped 3 projects this year. Benny has this one. He's been quiet but holy hell did this one deliver.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you, were you upset with the Hit Boy production?
No.
I wasn't at all. That shit is stellar. He did a really good job of keeping that gritty feel, but it didn't feel as gritty, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not as dirty as grimy. It's very polished. Hit Boy does... His production on this is top notch for that reason. Like, he makes gritty beats feel really clean. I think Benny branched out a little bit in the sense that there's more hooks. It does feel a little more mainstream sounding, but I'm not mad at it because he's the one to do it. Out of the 3 of them, he's the one that probably has the most mainstream appeal in the sense that he's... Not that Conway and West don't have mainstream appeal, but Benny's a little more easier for the mainstream ear. You know what I mean?
I would agree that his voice has the most, like...
It sounds...
Westside Gunn is very...
He's very artistic and bubbly and...
Yeah.
And he's definitely the most unique. And Conway's a little more... Conway's scary. I always said that about Conway.
Yeah, Conway's scary.
He's a scary human being. But apparently he's mad funny.
Probably.
Remember how I was telling you that I don't know if any Griselda project is going to top Pray for Paris? This one's really close. I love this album. It's going to be... It's definitely in my top 5 for the year. I was going into it expecting I was going to like it, but that first intro track, that beat starts banging right away. I'm like, this is going to be immaculate, and it is. And you know, the subject matter doesn't change much from any Griselda project, which is we talk about. It's literally like crack. Like they rap about crack, but it's like the quality of it is so good that you just keep coming back for more, and they just never disappoint. And they find enough to change here and there that it sounds different enough from the last project, but it's new. Like, it's a formula.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously all artists use a formula once they find it works, but like it blew me away, and I had high expectations. I think the features on here are amazing.
Yeah, they are. They work
Ross,
so well.
Dude, Rick Ross should have been rapping with like Freddie Gibbs and these guys instead of like Meek. Seriously.
No.
Because Ross floats over those graceful like piano beats. He just floats. He is so underrated, and he has a very good discography, and like he's got to give Rick Ross his flowers, man, because he probably retire soon. I mean, he's been around for a while. But I mean, obviously, Freddie Gibbs, of course. Boldy wasn't on here, was he? Boldy James wasn't. I don't think
so. But Boldy's
obviously West Side.
Oh, so the features are "Where Would I Go" with Rick Ross, "One Way Flight" with Freddie Gibbs, "Timeless" with Wayne and Big Sean, "Over the Limit" with Dom Kennedy.
That is probably my favorite song.
"Thank God I Made It" with Queen Naija, and then "War Paint" with West Side Gun and Conway. Anything else you want to say?
No.
You know how I knew this album was gonna be a banger? Was as soon as the first song comes on, right? He said, oh man, he said all I did was get advice from people who selling white, threw the money on the table before the plug set the price. I was eager, ain't no tomorrows, I could be dead tonight. I was seasoned like
Mango Bailey gonna rap the whole song.
Bro, dude, the whole fucking first verse.
I know.
He said, Patton, Jordan 11, Mike, I need a truck full of cash, my foot stuck to the gas. That's $1 in the stash, doing $1.50. Like, bro, like, that's a perfect example of, like, I brought it up before, because, like, I feel like one of the most underrated things about certain rappers and when they're rapping is saying certain words with certain words. And that, like, that whole scheme is, like, a perfect example about how he said, I need a truck full of cash, my foot stuck to the gas, that's doing $1 in a stash, doing $1.50. Like, that stuff, like, especially when you're rapping, like, a whole song, like...
and when Benny says it, it's so effortless.
Yeah, and when Benny says it in his delivery is so perfect. And he I don't know, for me, Benny always sounds like he's always kind of jaded about...
He always sounds pissed off.
Yeah, he always sounds pissed off, like he's upset that people doubted him ever.
Well, there's a bar...
He always has something to prove, it feels like.
One of my favorite bars is he said something about, like, the best player got picked in the 7th round or something along those lines. I'm like, yeah, that's a bar.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all over the place.
Because if you guys think about it, like I said, they've been rapping for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially West Side.
Yeah. Benny is 35, because I looked it up. And they've only got all this momentum in this past year. So from age 34 to 35 is his blow up.
Yeah, it would have been the top of this... It would have been last year to the top of this year. And
so, like, say 34
now.
was his blow up.
So essentially the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really been... they've been all over the place. And yeah, I don't have much else to say because it's just good.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, what is it? And Freddie Gibbs, again, dude, he is so good in his own right. What was the song with him?
One Way Flight. It's one of my favorite songs in the album.
This whole album is so good, and I love that.
What did we say? He said something. Freddie says something like, "You gonna cry in that Honda or this Maybach?" I'm like, that's a fucking flex,
hold on. Let me pull up the lyrics. I know exactly what you're talking about because he's talking about the shorty because he cheated on her or whatever. He said he go to cry. He said he go to cry in the Honda. You go cry in his bed or something like that.
Yeah, the Maybach. Oh, that's crazy.
One Way.
Damn, Alfredo came out this year too.
Yeah. Again, another really good album from a guy who makes that kind of music. I think Coke Rap's making a comeback. I'm gonna be honest. If you think something about some of the best,
if it's not making a comeback, it's definitely more prevalent.
Or a resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you think about some of the best artists this year, Westside, Benny.
Well, project wise, yeah.
Yeah. Freddie, and
Conway. Boldy,
yeah, exactly. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, here's it. He said, "You want to know how I feel? How a chip feel? I've been there once." Like, so he's talking about like kind of just have a chip on his shoulder. But where is the thing that Freddie gets? Yeah, he says, "Phone so burnt, I need my pager back. Chips with that work, my baby made it back. I fuck with them hoes. I know she hated that. You gonna cry in that Toyota or this Maybach?"
That's crazy.
That's such a flex too, bro. Oh man.
And just the way he says it. I mean, it's great. It's a great project. You have anything else to say?
Oh, another crazy thing about that song is Benny's verse after the chorus. He says, he said, "For hoes who fall in love with trappers and break bags, she texted my homie, but I'm fucking her.
Yeah,
that's mad."
That's a tough one, too.
Man, dude. Freddie Gibbs.
I love hearing them talk their shit, dude. It's just great.
Honestly, so I don't know if there is anybody who does this better right now. than Freddie Gibbs and the Griselda guys.
No.
Like
I mean, Currency doesn't put out as much anymore.
But
I mean, Rock Marciano.
Yeah, Rock Marciano is so good too. I mean, Boldy does his thing
he's
too.
Part of Griselda now.
Yeah.
So,
but we need Jay-Z on an album with these guys, dude.
That'd be sick,
bro. Could you imagine?
I would want to see him and Conway together.
I want to see the Griselda guys with Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z would do better than that Eminem version of Bang.
Probably.
That was weird because the whole song flipped, but whatever. I'm not mad at it.
No.
You want to transition?
I want to see them song 52. That'd be cool. But continue.
Well, they did. Yeah, 50.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. My bad.
City on the Map is the song. Should we transition?
Transition. Yeah. Anybody know what that's from?
Yeah. Needle Drop.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't think this was going to be as big of a topic as it is going to be, but it is. Obviously, we're kitted out. John got the Raptors shit on. It's OVO season. Party Next Door dropped the party pack out of nowhere. There was kind of a rumor going around that was going to be a thing. I guess he put it in his Instagram bio, just party pack, and we have it. It's 9 tracks.
No, 7 tracks. I want to say. I want to say it's 7.
It's Persian Rugs, West District, Things and Such, Candy, Cuffed Up, Don't Do It.
Don't Do It For You Anymore.
Yeah, For No More,
and
whatever. Buzzin'. Real quick, there was a song. I think it's West District. That is also a Drake beat.
Yes.
What song? I forget.
Days in the East.
Yes, thank you.
So, from what I understand...
I noticed that right away.
From what I understand, I knew that was a thing.
Which one's first?
From what I understand, Days in the East was made first.
Yeah.
But I think Party had a lot to do with the production on that song, and so Party just took it and just did his own song.
I believe you're correct.
Am I crazy to say West District, which is the one he flipped, is better than Days in the East?
No. That song is fucking immaculate.
It's...
I really like Persian Rugs, too.
That's like...
Oh my god, he got that off.
What is even going on?
Yo, they almost had
football game.
They almost had fucking safety.
Yeah, So Persian Rugs was one a lot of people wanted for a long time, because that's like the quintessential, like...
Yes.
Banging song. Like, people just flock to that song.
Oh, okay.
Like, actual
because you know...
okay, I kind of kept the twist.
Actual fucking... You know, when Roddy, he says that on Big Step, be like, fuck a bitch, Persian Rugs, Party Next Door, whatever.
Yeah.
P&D, Persian Rugs, whatever he says. So, I'm not as... Obviously, I don't know Party as well as I know Drake. But I know Party more than the normal human being. And I know Persian Rugs was actually... That's old. That's like after P&D 1.
Yes.
So that's how old that song is. But, I mean, you can tell. You can tell this whole thing is... old, and thank God, because...
it sounds so
okay,
good.
so...
Old Party is undefeated,
So,
bro.
what's crazy is...
Sound.
I agree. Party Mobile, which came out this year, which is still wild to me that it came out this year. I went back and listened to it to prepare for this. Mm-hmm. That album's really good. Mm-hmm. Go back and listen to it.
No,
if you have, I know you guys have. I'm not doubting you.
Oh yeah, I forget we talk to the audience sometimes. It's so weird.
Like go, because Party has this weird stigma around him where, if you don't know, he has the greatest pen in hip hop right now. He writes for literally everybody. He's written for Kanye. He's on. He's all over there. The song "Work" by Rihanna and Drake is literally his song. He wrote that shit. Now, Rihanna sounds better than Party. Because I never forget the comment on the YouTube video of that song where it's like, some guy was like, now all I can picture is Party twerking on Drake. So, I mean, but still, if you listen to the Party version of the song, it sounds more Jamaican and more Torontonian, if that's a thing. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I might have just made that up. But
sounds like a thing.
So, where do I want to start? God. I've been talking about Party's underrated. Let me stay on this train of... So, P&D 3, right? P&D 3 is kind of where it took a dip down for me. Yes. The project was too long. It was fine. There was the Colors EP, which came back up. Or no, is it Colors 2?
I think it was Colors 2.
That has Freaking You, and that... You know that cover with...
I think that's
Shorty or whatever.
Yeah. And then there's that 7-Day EP, which sucks. So 7-Day EP and P3 were kind of down, and then we started making a... Yeah, thank you. We started coming back up. Yeah, what's that shit called? Colors 2. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so Jordan and I, P&D 1 and 2 are classics.
Bangers.
Party Mobile isn't a classic, but it's there. It's a step down.
It's like a step down.
Now, see, this is where it's weird for me, because I don't know how you guys look at it, but if we were including Party Pack as a... Like, I won't put it on my top 10 albums of this year just because it's not new. You know what I mean? But holy shit, it'd be up there.
Oh, it's,
because
it's
so
for me. If we're like doing this in like album, it's 3 for me. Like that shit's fucking immaculate.
Yeah, me too.
It's so good.
And like some of these songs I didn't know as well. Like obviously I know of Persian Rugs, West District. I remember hearing Cuffed Up, but totally forgot about it.
Well, I remember hearing.
I think it came out on SoundCloud.
Yeah, but I don't remember hearing Quavo on that. But I remember hearing that like party.
So it
snippet.
turns out that
I remember hearing that party snippet of Cuffed Up somewhere.
I think that song released on like SoundCloud as a Lucy from like the QC.
Oh,
camp.
okay.
So it really wasn't from Party.
Okay.
He was just on the feature. And he threw it on here, which thank God, because I forgot about that song. And it's shit's short as fuck, but it paused.
I wish it was fucking longer.
Bangs, dude.
I wish it was longer. I love that sound.
Like
and I said to you, I love that old school Migos sound.
Yeah,
and that's how Quavo sounds. That old Migos is so good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get that again.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's.
I guess Migos had their run, but dude, like, I didn't know the one song. He changed the name to Things and Such, but it used to be called Kehlani's Freestyle, which is when they were kind of a thing. They were pretty close for a while there.
Bro.
Yeah, but she's also goes both ways.
Yeah.
She sees both sides like Chanel.
You want to know what a man once told me?
Here we go.
He told me them bi bitches, the freakiest bitches.
Yeah, probably.
You know who said that?
Lewis.
No.
Damn.
He is think Taco Bell. Not there anymore.
Elliot.
No.
Steve.
No.
How do
Sheed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course it was Sheed.
Yeah, he said them bi bitches, the freakiest bitches. And I said, yeah.
But there's no song. I think it's "Don't Do It for You Anymore" or whatever, or "No More," or whatever the song's called. I love that song.
No More.
That apparently came out a couple days before PND 3, which is interesting because I like that song better than I like anything on PND 3.
Really?
Well, aside from like "Come and See Me."
Well, yeah.
But like, yeah, that shit's fire.
Oh, that shit hurts.
I mean, PND 3 has its cuts. Like, 1942 is really good. There's some other ones like "Not Nice," which is kind of like that Jamaican sound. But Party gets a bad rap and OVO in general for being like, for basically he just gives everything to Drake.
Yeah.
Which I think this proves that he doesn't. He, to me, and I will put up to discussion because he to me has the most Toronto sound.
Out of him and Drake?
And Weeknd.
Oh,
in the entire discography.
Easily.
So like PND 1 and 2 is to me that Toronto sound. That is
What do you mean?
The ambience.
Oh, okay.
His voice, like how he presents himself on a track.
Yeah,
I got you.
It's dark, but it's not Weeknd trilogy dark.
I get what you're saying.
Whereas the Weeknd has, I was thinking about this as I was waiting for you to get out of work. The Weeknd has like the darker side of the Toronto sound, whereas Parties is still dark, but it's not. It's not like the Weeknd on Trilogy can be scary dark. Like, there's songs and shit where it's deep and it's dark, but Parties is like more ambient, more spacey, and I think the two kind of come together with Drake and like Take Care. It's where you see it the most. Mm-hmm. Drake's gotten away from it a little bit more, but like this just reminded me that dude, Party's a really good artist, and I think it's cool that he felt like he could release something like this because there's songs on there that are really good that nobody's heard before.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not calling you out on your Party fandom, but you're newer to Party. So, like, this to you is probably a lot of newer stuff.
I like Party, but it's a lot like a select few songs of Party. Like, Recognize, well, here, hold on. I'll tell you the Party songs that I have in rotation. Like, I have his album, but I need to dig through his old albums.
Just go, all you gotta do is go through 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
PND 1 and 2. Which one do you like better?
2.
See, I thought I liked 2 better too, but
Peace
1.
of Mind, Freaking You, Rendezvous,
that's a lot
from
that
Toronto, What's Good / Curious, Don't Run, Come and See Me, Recognize, Persian Rugs, Cuffed Up.
You got a pretty good mix.
I also have like Split Decisions, Another Day, PGT, Believe It, Showing You, Trauma, Touch Me, Turn Up, Nothing Less.
So that whole
Loyal,
the whole Party level.
Oh, you don't got Break from Toronto in there?
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, did you say that?
Dude,
Okay.
Break from Toronto is fucking.
I was gonna say, I'm like, damn, like you missed that one.
That's like, that's one of his best songs.
One of his better songs.
I love Welcome to the Party. It's the first one on PND 1. That shit's so good. What do you guys have to say about it? I talked way too much.
No, you're fine.
I normally do when I talk
really
about
liked
Toronto
it.
artists.
I don't have as much to say. You probably do too. Like, I love Party's sound. I like his like Recognized and like that kind of older, darker stuff. So this is like that older stuff. Persian Rugs was really fucking good. Western District is that
West District, yeah.
Excuse me. Western District, I instantly caught on that was a Drake song at one point. I don't know which one was
That's
first.
the one he teased. That's the one he teased on the
trailer. That's why I wanted to ask. That was really good. We played Cuffed Up earlier. I mean, that's really good. I want another party album, but I want like Dark Party. Like I want that recognized break from the Toronto kind of sound. I want to say that's dark and
what's interesting to me is Party Mobile has that.
Yeah.
Like Split Decision and The News. Those are the two I think of off the top of my head. The News is really
that
good.
song is so
that's like
fucking
one of the
good.
better recent party songs. I love, and you guys, you see my Instagram story. I was all over Party there for like a week. It sounds really weird. You know what I meant. What's the fucking Showing You?
Oh yeah.
On Party Mobile, it has a little like flute going on.
That's a rap.
And he also has a bar on Things and Such, where he says something like, "I have to shake hands with somebody you loved," or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, come on, that's my bag. That's what I'm talking about. Like, this is my shit. And sure, does that hit me? Does that impact me? Yes, but that's what the shit does. This was what music's supposed to do. Like, and the other strategy here is, this is gonna get kind of weird, but just hang with me here. I've been going crazy this episode. So you know how people have music they fuck to. See, my strategy is when that time comes. Get it?
I wish you didn't. Just continue talking.
When the time comes, I can play this shit loud as fuck, and you won't know, because I always listen to this shit loud as fuck.
You know, that's actually a valid point. Like, how would they ever know? Because like we just play this shit 24/7.
I mean, I don't know now, but you never know.
They only know if we listen to
I keep you guessing.
Right, they only know.
Always keep you on your toes.
We're gonna name this episode like.
No, I already have the title.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be called One Party Pack, please, because it reflects to our job.
Oh, that's a good one.
See, I'm telling you,
I'm
like rejuvenated.
You know what my favorite Jordan is?
I'm re-energized.
You know what my favorite Jordan is? Shock Jordan or surprise Jordan. Dude, that shit is hilarious. His face was that shit is
He's
fucking
genuinely
hysterical.
Excited about being surprised.
Yeah,
that's like the other perk of being in the bag is you just don't know.
Yeah,
come off the top ropes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker, dude. And we just ordered that light
hoodie.
Well, I know, but I might have to wear a whole change of clothes, dog, for like after the pod. Because I'm gonna be drenched in sweat if we got that giant ass light back there.
Yeah, you're drenched in sweat too if you listen to Party in your room, apparently.
Unreal.
Unbelievable.
Shout out Party Next Door. Shout out OVO. Go listen to. Give OVO their respect. I'm not saying they're a crazy label by any stretch of the imagination.
They have some good artists. I mean,
obviously you have the
Roy
biggest
Woods,
artists in the world.
Drake.
But yes, that's the point. Popcorn. He released that album this year, which you
He
can't really
released
listen
a song
to
recently with somebody.
Well,
Lusky.
Oh, okay.
Drill artist.
Yeah, I didn't.
drill artist.
I mean, he released an album recently too.
Speaking of which, if you listen to UK Drill, Lusky's been on a mad ting recently.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but go listen to Lowski, because if Bailey says it's good, then it's probably good from the UK side.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him all that credit.
What bad artist do I listen to?
Kanye. No, I'm kidding. I
knew you were going to say that.
I'm kidding.
Harrison just threw his laptop.
That's fine. He probably thinks the new Kanye song is the greatest thing since fucking Jesus Christ himself. Like,
you know you're onto something.
What else we got? Anybody else to say about Party?
No, he's really good.
The only thing
underrated.
The only thing I have to say about Party is I think he has some of the best delivery that.
He is so unique. He is such a unique artist. Sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I listen to Party, I don't understand what he's saying.
Oh,
you have that problem too?
I don't think so.
Really? Sometimes he does weird voice inflections.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's unique, but it's kind of like, what in the fuck is he saying?
Well, and I kind of like that though. Like,
yeah, me too.
I kind of like
it's his
that.
Style. It's like a mumble rap for R&B.
Yeah, it's weird.
Extent.
It's like saying mumble rap, but it's not. Like it's weird. Like
he does a lot of that shit. Like a lot of that weird voice. Like sometimes he'll go, his pitch goes up and.
I wonder what it would be like if he would like actually do like a not like a singing album, but like an album where he's not like the R&B.
I'd be interested to see him live.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I wonder what it sounds like with him doing like all that stuff.
I'm sure
live.
It's still pretty accurate, but he definitely uses a lot of effects and shit that enhances that sound. So yeah, I just I'm tired of the disrespect on Party and kind of him and Ty Dolla are like the two biggest.
Isn't Ty Dolla dropping soon?
Yo, Ty.
He's got an album coming out next week, I think.
From what I understand, he's releasing this album. It's called Featuring Ty Dolla.
Yeah, it is.
What I understand.
It's such a flex.
He's just featured on all the songs. The songs he's just featuring on all of them because of how everybody clowns him. And he's a better feature artist.
So it says like. Is it gonna say like on Spotify? It'll say like the artist like Ty Dolla $ign, and then it just says featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
I don't know. I have no
Hopefully,
idea.
it's gonna be like some song where you say like I don't know what's a fucking wizard. It's gonna be a song named Wizard featuring.
Well, do you remember the last Ty Dolla $ign album? Remember Free TC? That was what the album was called.
No, I thought what was the one? What was the one where he's driving the car? The white one. I didn't think it was Free TC.
Was Free TC before that?
I thought it was the
Free TC is the best one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yes.
What's the one?
I don't know what that album's called because it's not that good.
It's Me Ty. And Beach House 3.
Wait, let me see it. Can I see this one?
Beach House 3. There's Campaign and there's Free TC.
Yeah, so it would have been Free TC's last album.
No.
Like album.
Which Beach House?
It's like an EP.
No, it's this one. It's Campaign.
Is that an album?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Campaign was an actual album. I'm sorry,
it's this one. This is his best album. Free TC is his best album. That album.
That's the one that has the first song with Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
What's that shit called?
It's
right here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, L.A. Up at the top. I was thinking it's at the bottom for some reason. Yeah, it's L.A.
Yeah, that song's fucking fire. That shit. If we're gonna, if you don't know, right? I'm a trendsetter, as you may or may not be aware of. Back in the 10th grade, I changed my Twitter handle to Bry Dollar $ign, modeled off of Ty Dolla $ign. This was when Paranoid first came out, and people clowned me saying Ty Dolla $ign's ass. Well, I'm here to say, fuck you. Ty Dolla $ign is not ass. One of the, if not the best or second best pens in hip-hop and R&B right now. Put some damn respect on my guy's name. Plus, he's got really pretty eyes, and I think he got arrested for cocaine like a couple months back.
He did.
But that's fine. Still makes great music. That's all we're here for.
Gay. Yo, actually, when you watch my...
No, hold on.
No,
I said a man has pretty eyes. You be saying some suspect shit,
no,
so I don't want to hear it.
Wait, I'm gonna go fucking look.
Dog,
what? Jordan, like, you want to hear actually something funny? When the Warzone video goes up Wednesday, you're going to hear Brian say some sus-ass shit in that.
I didn't say anything sus.
Yeah, you did it because
fucking
remember I
eyes
was
are closed in the fucking Free TC one. Of course they are.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I said something gay.
I didn't say anything gay. I was just making fun of... Never mind. You go watch Bailey's video. It'll be a surprise.
Well, that will be Wednesday at least.
That's all right.
So when this goes up tomorrow.
Yo, he's got a weird eye color. What color is that?
I think it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, but it looks like it's got brown in it. Like down here in the corner.
My man Ty Dolla $ign got all eye colors in one.
He does, honestly.
My man got the drip.
That's fucking crazy. Yo, imagine if I had hair like that, though.
Could you imagine
that? I just got fucking...
That shit would be legendary.
I just got fucking... braids just fucking down to, like, below my shoulders. That'd be...
Yeah, I mean, so Ty Dolla $ign's album. We should be getting Drake's album soon.
Oh, I didn't mean
I
to
hope.
fucking add that, bro.
Jordan just got mad pictures of Ty Dolla $ign on his phone come next week. It's alright, I got mad pictures of Ariana. Ariana Grande's got a single coming out too.
Let's go.
And an album. We're gonna make Bailey listen to it.
Let's go.
Just for podcast content alone.
I mean, I'll listen to it.
I know you will.
Alright, well, when Billie Eilish drops, you all have to listen to Billie Eilish's album.
Alright. I can do that.
I'm alright. I'm fine with that. If it's good music, it's good music. Yeah, exactly. It is what it is. I don't care if you're male, female, or an it. I don't care.
Care if you're like...
Shit, I forgot about that. I'm ready, dog. You give me an Ari album and a Drake album within like a relatively span of each other.
What if there's a Drake and Ari song?
It's been rumored.
Oh man, that'll be... Let that be
good. Like,
good.
I want... If they're on a song together, right, I want it to be like...
So what if Drake's fucking Ari?
I want it to be like...
props.
I'm in.
He said props.
I'm in. I ain't mad at it.
Honestly.
Wait, I ain't mad at my boy. I don't know.
I'm just curious.
Listen, I love her, but I don't know how fucking old these people are. It's weird. I know Drake's like 30-something, but...
Yeah, I know that.
Ari can't be much older than us.
She's probably like...
I would say like 26, 20. Maybe.
I was going to say like 27, 28.
As in us, he means them, because I'm younger.
George's going to Google it now.
Is there anything else we...
No, there's nothing else. We're just shooting the shit at this point.
Alright.
Oh, she is 27. Yo, her birthday is a week after my brother's.
Okay.
An exact week after my brother's.
How old's your brother?
27.
Okay.
Christian Pulisic's birthday is the day after mine. I mean, obviously he's a little younger, but...
Yeah.
Which makes me sad. Because he's playing top flight soccer, and I'm sitting here recording a fucking podcast, but... Here we are. Let's wrap it up because we're just rambling at this point. And Jordan's looking up people's birth dates because I don't know why. And we got Ghost of Tsushima to play. So it's been the Night Shift Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Markley, at Bright $. Bailey Gary, at BGary24, capital B, capital D, capital G, not capital D. That sounds weird. I can't talk. And then Jordan Wakefield, at JWakefield98 on Twitter. Go, like, comment, share if you're on YouTube. Subscribe. Thank you. Share the podcast everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Patreon's Night Shift Podcast. Linktree in the bio of the Twitter will take you everywhere you need to go. I think I covered everything. Go check out Bailey's YouTube channel, which is Insomniac with an O in front of it, and then gaming. Link will be in the description and of the YouTube. I don't know if we'll put it in the actual like podcast description, but.
In a podcast description maybe just for this episode, but
okay. That's all we got for the Night Shift. We out. Peace.